Was the Civil War conscription unfair? Was the conscription during the Civil War unfair? This question has sparked much debate among historians and citizens alike. Let's break down the facts surrounding this issue. During the American Civil War, both the Confederate States and the Union implemented conscription, or mandatory military service. In the Confederate States, the draft law introduced in 1860 required white males to serve. However, it included exemptions that favored wealthier individuals. For example, if a man owned a certain number of slaves, he could avoid service. Additionally, wealthier men could pay for substitutes to fight in their place. This created a significant divide. Poorer men were more likely to be conscripted, while wealthier individuals could escape the draft. This disparity led to widespread resentment among lower-class soldiers and civilians. Many viewed the conscription system as biased and unfair. The legal definitions of who was subject to the draft were often unclear, especially regarding residency and citizenship. This ambiguity allowed some men to evade the draft by exploiting loopholes, further complicating enforcement. On the Union side, the Enrollment Act of 1863 faced similar criticism. It allowed draftees to pay commutation fees or hire substitutes. Again, this meant that wealthier men could avoid service more easily than those with fewer resources. This situation led to the saying that the war was a rich man's or but a poor man's fight. The burden of fighting fell disproportionately on lower-income citizens. From a military strategy perspective, conscription was seen as necessary to maintain troop levels amid high casualties and desertions. However, the social consequences were significant. Draft riots erupted in various cities, and many men sought to evade the draft altogether. These issues challenged both Confederate and Union authorities. Governments were forced to develop stricter legal systems to enforce conscription and clarify citizenship obligations. The social tensions caused by these inequities affected military efforts on both sides. In summary, many people viewed conscription during the Civil War as unfair. The exemptions and loopholes that favored wealthier men led to disproportionate military service among poorer classes. This inequity contributed to social unrest and resistance, impacting both Confederate and Union military strategies.